6567, radar contact 5 miles west of San Francisco, say altitude.
It is officially 11 a.m. back here at SFO. It's another windy day as well. Who is ready for more SFO airport action right here on Airline Videos Live? Today is Thursday, May 22nd, 2025. Well, the good news is the ones are back open at this point. Fingers crossed they will stay open. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm your plane jockey Kevin here at Bayfront Park outside of SFO. Let's get some double landings and some drag races on the ones. What do we say? Thanks you guys for tuning in. Make sure to hit the like button if you haven't yet. Share the show with your family and your friends. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Hello everyone. Hope you're all having a great week. One day closer to the weekend. All right. I have witnessed some drag races on the ones already this morning. Start with a corporate jet already lined up on one right.
November 3 Tuesday, Lima X-ray, just on the parallel runway, turns away, RNAV tie-dye, another one right, clear takeoff. RNAV tie-dye, one right, clear to go, 320 Lima X-ray. Footstep 487, traffic on the parallel runway, turns away, RNAV 70, another one right, clear to takeoff.
It's already fishdailing. I don't know how long until the ones are closed down. Heading to Dallas, United Airlines flight 1355 is 737 at MAX 9, lining up there on runway 1 right. We do have a heavy coming in on the 28 left. That is United Airlines flight 984 coming up from Paris. It's a 27-year-old 777 at 200 ER.
1949 San Francisco Tower runway.
Let's head over to the 28s. It's a busy 28 left and right yesterday afternoon with all arrivals, all takeoffs happening on the 28s. Go to the 777 short funnel for runway 28 left.
November 5 Kilo Lima, continue rollout, right turn at Echo, contact ground 121.8. Right turn Echo 48. Southwest 1782, coming up on bridge, wait left. Yeah, 1355, RNAV tie-dye, running right, clear takeoff.
At the flight to Dallas, not cleared for takeoff, one right. Not seeing anybody lined up on one left.
984 heavy, continue rollout, left, Quebec, and contact ground.
gonna bank to the right, head to the south.
At 1355, contact parking. Fortune Bay, 1855. Thanks.
So I got this United. Seems to be always a United 737 sitting there on the taxiway when we start the shows. This flight heading to San Diego. It's a brand new 737 MAX 8, just delivered it in March, 2 months ago to United. United Airlines Flight 313 heading to Houston, Texas. 737 MAX 9 already lined up. Runway 1 right. So we also have, well, doesn't matter. I thought we were going to have a drag race.
American 139, I think you said hold short on my 2 left. Take from hold short 2, let's American 139. 761, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 left, clear line.
When pushing these planes, that's what we saw yesterday, and then they eventually closed down the ones.
At 313, contact departure.
Will we have our first drag race of the stream?
761, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 left, clear line.
United Airlines Flight 1449 heading to Detroit in an A319. Now that is a long flight on an A319. No, thank you. Flight heading to LAX. United Airlines Flight 565, a 737-900ER lined up on 1 left.
Check down 179, traffic on the runway turns away at Tango, cross runway 28 left. Check down 124.25. Cross 28 left on Tango 24.
An A319 all the way to Detroit. About of a 4.5 hour flight, I think. I once took an America West A319 from Phoenix to Detroit. That was a long flight. Even though it was only, what, 3.5 hours?
Yeah, 565 traffic on the parallel runway turns away.
Go to the one heading to LAX, rolling down to 1 left.
Foxtrot, cross runway 1 left, cross runway 1 right, traffic holding in position.
Cross 1 left, cross 1 right, at Foxtrot,
Yeah, 1449, contact departure.
Got 1449, get it. Please. So flight 272
Send back to the 28s. Air Canada 737 MAX 8.
2272, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 left, clear line.
Going 3 left, I'll punch you.
Another 2 United jets lined up on the ones. This flight heading to Panama City. United Airlines Flight 1103, a 737 MAX 8. United Express SkyWest Flight 6001 heading to Monterey. It's an Embraer E175LR lined up 1 left. the United 777 heading out to the 28s.
That
That flight would be heading to Tokyo, heading at flight 875. You have a United 777 at 200 coming in from Chicago O'Hare, flight 1387, now just 3 minutes out, heading to 28 right. Jane with a $550 super chat through PayPal. Thank you so much, Jane. Amazing support. Jane says, have a great day, Kevin. Thank you for the SFO show. It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for your awesome support there, Jane. Boy, oh boy, awesome support. Legend Shane. Yes, another round of applause for our Legend Shane. Thank you so much, Shane. Of course, we'll be in JFK next week, and I'm about to sneeze. Let me get off camera. Boy, oh boy. Everything's just blowing around. Hopefully I don't blow into the bay. Alert, alert, plane jockey in the bay.
Runway 1 right. Clear for takeoff.
This is not bye-bye Betty, but I like her already.
Unit 433, consider everyone right, line up right.
Runway 1 right, line up and wait.
Yeah, true.
United 369 at Mike, crossing 1 right, full short, runway 1 left.
At Mike, cross 1 right, full short 1.
Contact Tarko. 6001-260 at 22. RNAV 26, runway 1 left. Clear for takeoff.
RNAV 6, 1 left, clear for takeoff, got the government.
Already another 737 lined up there on 1 right. This flight heading to Seattle, Washington. Flight 433 is 737 at max 8.
At hotel cross 1 left, full short 1 right, code 3479.
And United 369, that's traffic at hotel today. What's the big crossing? 6001 contact.
We're going to go to the 28s. We got that 777 now short final. It's like coming in from Chicago O'Hare. It's a 777 at 200 with United.
Japan 58, heavy running sweep left, clear to land. United 433, contact Tarko.
Don't go, United 432.
Delta 69, 8959, just to confirm, let me use on my side. United 875, heavy traffic, 40 minutes, 198 left line of plane. American 1188, San Francisco Tower, runway 19 line of plane.
777 sitting out there. The 28's going to be taken off here next.
American 1996, on signal 28 right.
American 1996, San Francisco Tower, crossing like True Blue, congestion parallel, right straight right, clear lane.
Straight right, clear lane, American 1996.
United 369, traffic holding an existing runway for 27020, and that's W, runway 1 left, quick takeoff. Also 1369 left on exit contact Delta 8.
Get this flight heading into Tokyo, Haneda, flight 875, 777 at 200 ER. Do have Japan Airlines Streamliner heading to 28 left.
United 875, heavy traffic will be folding on the intersecting runways. So when this 26 starts to 128 left, this takeoff. Takeoff 28 left, 95. Happy birthday.
Cleared for takeoff, 28 left. The flight heading to Tokyo, Haneda.
Runway 1 left, line up and wait advised. It's not.
Alright, line of wait, runway 1 left, at like.
Up to 8950 to flight check.
Delta 89.
United 369, contact Nashville, approaching. Airport 479, crossing 1 right, break to Lima, hold short of Mike. You can either use Mike or back taxi, still expect on that.
Alright, let's confirm. Go straight 479, cross 1 right at Hotel Golf Lima. And also Mike, cross 479.
Airport 479, wait back.
Southwest 3089, visual 28 left.
Southwest 3089, San Francisco, crossing like 2 left, heavy 2 mile final, like 26021, traffic holding runway 1, runway 28 left, clear to land.
28 left, clear to land, Southwest 30.
United 875, heavy contact Nashville, departure.
875, get it.
Let's go back to 28 left. Japan Airlines Streamliner. It's like coming up from Tokyo to Narita.
American 1188, you see that block of bird tail field? Is it over your runway?
Negative, that's 1.
American 1188 on us to Thailand, let's do 6.18, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
RNS high 1 right, clear to takeoff.
Number 27, able to runway clear left.
So back to 1 right. Sitting over there on the taxiway.
American 1188, contact Nashville, departure.
Alaska SkyWest flight 3479. This flight will be heading to San Diego in this E175.
Contact Nashville.
Contact Norco, Delta.
again, make sure to hit that like button, feed the bees, subscribe if you're new, and make sure your notifications are all set. Next live broadcast is on Sunday back in Los Angeles for the big Sunday show.
Alpha 3089, frequency 124.25. United 7060, United 70, runway 11, clear takeoff. Delta 2078 on Echo Cross, runway 28 left, contact on 124.25.
It's Alaska flight heading to Newark, flight 299, and we do have a flight taking off to Santa Barbara, 737 to Max 8. One left.
Clear across, 8 left, Delta, exit 180.
United 1585, San Francisco, runway 11 left, flight off line west.
What's that plan? That's going
Delta 977, increase, I think there's a running straight left, clear to land.
977, clear to land, 28 left.
United 1760, contact Norco. United 1998, San Francisco Tower, number holding in the front runway 1125, turn 21, running straight left, clear to land.
To land, straight left, United 1998.
Potential double landing on the 28s coming up. Delta Airlines flight 977 coming up to Boston and A321neo. On the right-hand side, United Airlines flight 1372 coming up from Dulles at 757 at 300. Looks like the flight to San Diego is not going to cross over the ones.
1998, altitude Delta.
We do have a pair of 737s lined up on the ones.
Clear takeoff.
American Airlines, not quite sure where it's heading to. Brand new 737 at MAX 8, just delivered in January. Lined up, United Airlines flight 714 heading to Chicago O'Hare. It's a 23-year-old 757 at 300.
Delta 1713 on the left, and contact Nacho.
Another potential double landing on the 28s on the left-hand side. United Airlines flight 1791. Coming in from LAX, it's an A320 on the right-hand side. United Express, flight 5336, Sky West. Coming in from Fresno in a CRJ. We also have KLM, flight 132, coming in from Amsterdam in a 787-10 Dreamliner, just 5 minutes out. Looks like it's lining up for 28 left.
United 1791 down, maintain go for me, please. Contact down 120. United 1374 on that side, I run a 1 takeoff.
On that side, one right, clear to Delhi, United 1374.
5248, so natural cross me, say, contact down 120.
Hotel, United 1374.
Okay, 640 for contact NorCal.
NorCal, good day. Sky 6404.
Good day. Hello, 126.22, Tropical Department, is 1 running 28 right, clear to land.
Good, right.
Go with 6060 San Francisco, carry up. 5950, take it.
Sorry, we're winner.
Oh no, don't subscribe, 6262, how are you?
Yes, ma'am, we're up. Sky 6262.
Sky 6262, going on Lima, hold short of Fox 1, please.
Alright, Lima, hold short, Fox 1, Sky 6262.
United 1881, wind 26 2 RNF to step B, runway 1 left, clear for takeoff.
RNF FD, what's up, 7 Gun, United 1881.
We're 5958 San Francisco, runway 1 left, line of flight. KLM 130 Charlie, contact on 124.25, 124 and a quarter.
1425, flying KLM 150.
Bye-bye. Air Canada 762 San Francisco, runway 1 right, line of flight, contact line 1.
Air Canada 737 at max 8, line it up, runway 1 right, KLM heading to the international terminal. Flight heading to Montreal, Canada, flight 762.
United 35 Heavy on Foxtrot.
United 777 at 300 ER, now heading out into the 28s.
6262, let's take your time coming up. You can continue your number 1 now.
Alright, we'll go first, go 6262.
Air Canada 762, contact NorCal. Contact NorCal, Air Canada 762.
Allison, Charlie is texting you. May not be a question you can even answer. This flight heading to Reading, United Express, SkyWest, flight 5286. It's an E-jet lined up there on one right. Delta Airlines flight 785, Kevin from Atlanta, Georgia, 767 to 300 ER, just 9 minutes out. Also a Delta 767 to 300 ER, Kevin from JFK, flight 669, just 18 minutes away.
Clear for takeoff.
One right, clear for takeoff. San Francisco Tower, we have 15 minutes to reach that United 777 to 300 ER heading out to the 28s, flight 35 heading to Osaka, Japan. Allison and one of our great mods with a coffee super chat. Thank you so much.
Do we still have wheels on the 923? United 1116, looks like you do. Continue Lima, short to Lima 2. Lima, hold short, Lima 2, United 1116. Are we going to be able to cut down there? Yes, sir. Thank you. Delta 2878, traffic hold on the intersecting runways and 2721 on exit tie-dye. Runway 1 right, cleared for takeoff.
Delta 2878, clear for takeoff on exit tie-dye.
2051, runway 1 right, line up, and we'll be going right now.
1 right, line away,
2738. Overnight going to go. United 2380 Heavy San Francisco Tower, Foxtrot Cross 21 left only, hold short runway 1 right.
Just one left, just left, turn, hold short 1 right.
United 1116, continue Alpha 1, we pulled up your time for you, and runway 1 right, line up and wait. We only have 1 engine, so we're going to need a few minutes, 1116. Oh, no problem, and continue Lima 2 and hold short 1 right, advise ready. Alright, we'll hold short on Lima 2 and we'll get our other engine going, 1116. Skyway 6262 traffic holding intersecting runways 12719er, RNAV West Love, 28 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV West Love, 28 left, clear for takeoff, Skyway 6262.
United 2380 Heavy, cross 21 right.
Cross 1 right, United 2380 Heavy.
United
to Singapore, also heading out to the 28s. Flight 31. Another United 777-200 heading to Honolulu. Flight 2380 also heading out to the 28s.
Runway 1 left, plus runway 1 right, number 31 and 81.
Good morning.
Now we're up 75 heavy
Janice with the $2 super chat says, yo, hello Janice.
Fuck out, yes sir.
Good to see you.
Delta 785, heavy San Francisco Tower, constantly turn left, heavy departure parallel, 126.20, that is clear, right to land. Airline 61.
I got that United at 777-300ER heading to Osaka, Japan. Lining up on runway 28 left.
United 35, heavy, hold up position. Where's the 1508, turn left echo, and hold short running straight left.
Left echo, hold short, straight right. Straight left, go ahead.
Airline 61, traffic holding runway 28, wind 26021, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff. Runway 1 right, clear for takeoff, flight 61. And you know 11:16, how much longer do you think it'll be? We're gonna need about 4 more minutes. Delta 216, San Francisco, running 1 right, line of flight, traffic landing in the party line.
Flight heading to Osaka, now cleared for takeoff 28 left. The other United 777 heading to Honolulu.
United 23, heading on to jump left for company departure, any straight left line of the way, traffic will depart runway 1.
Runway 3 left, United 23.
Exact at 454 San Francisco Tower, caution like curve left, proceeded by heavy 765 mile final, 100 departing to parallel. Traffic lining runway 1, wind 260 at 23, right straight right, straight away. November 104 Kilo Victor, San Francisco Tower, altimeter 3005.
005, 104 Kilo Victor. Tower 404,
What's at 1508 on Echo, jump hold and push, across running straight left, that's Echo.
At Echo cross, 3 left,
November 104 Kilo Victor, make right 360 until further advice for westbound departure.
Make right 360, 104 Kilo Victor.
Sorry guys, I'm not going to win an Emmy here today for videography skills with the wind blowing your plane jockey around here.
JetBlue 216 traffic will be holding on the intersecting runways. Traffic approaching a 2.5 mile final for the intersecting.
JetBlue flights heading to JFK, flight 216 and A321.
United 1470, turn left, Echo or Tango, hold short runway 28 left.
Alright, Echo or Tango, short left.
Delta 767, a flight coming from Atlanta, 767-300ER, also that United 777 flight heading to Honolulu, now rolling down to 28 left.
For 230-19 San Francisco, across my turbulence, heavy use departing the parallel, San Francisco on range 1, wind 250-23, when you say right side land. 21, heavy traffic holding intersecting runways, 125.21, RNF to gunner, runway 28 left, clear takeoff.
Take off, runway 28 left, the gunner 3 departure, Singapore 31.
Singapore. Cleared for takeoff. That's I'm just readjusting the tripod here.
North control 25.
Flight 31, A350-900 heading to Singapore.
Delta 669, heavy sense of good traffic departing runways 1, cosmic turbulence, heavy departing the parallel, runway straight ranks and land, 125.21. November 104 Kilo Victor out of that next 360, there's a heavy Airbus departing 28 left, beside traffic in sight.
For traffic 104 Kilo Victor.
Delta 785, heavy on Echo, cross 28 left, contact ground 28.
Alright, that's Echo, cross 28 left, ground 28, Delta 785 in. Traffic in sight 104 Kilo Victor.
Singapore 31, heavy contact north of departure.
Departure Singapore 31, heavy, goodbye.
November 4 Kilo Victor, did you see you have the traffic in sight?
Hey, firm 104 Kilo Victor.
November 104 Kilo Victor, continue south.
This flight heading to Boston, United Airlines flight 111.
Southbound transition will maintain visual separation, 4 Kilo Victor.
Bed 1116, 126 jet 21, RNF to tie-dye, runway 1
Heading to
right,
Boston
clear
at
for takeoff.
737 at max 9.
Tie-dye, clear for takeoff, 1 right, shooting out at 11.
Exit to 454 right turn echo, left on Charlie, contact ground 28. Echo left on
Hopefully, yeah, not a good sign if this Frontier A321 is heading up to the 28s. Feeling the ones are done once again. Connor with the super chat. Thanks so much, Connor. Says if you get reverse offset SFO, that's 10 left, 10 right, 19 left, 19 right. Yes, we do, but I don't think it's going to happen today. Certainly the winds are in favor of the 2.8s, not the ones. Unfortunately, Alvinor 0293 with a $4 super chat and a cup of coffee. Thank you so much, Alvinor. Charlie, one of our great moms, as well as producer editor with a $10 super chat. Thanks so much, Charlie. Says thanks for the opportunity to see these cool SFO views in person. This is pretty great work. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you. All right, United Dreamliner now rolling it down to a left.
left, contact ground.
Contact cross 28 left, ground.
United 29 Heavy, contact North California, have a good one.
That's where I'm heavy.
Roger, flight 3330.
Oh, yeah. One's closed down. Here we go again.
Delta 669 Heavy on Echo, cross 23 left, contact ground, traffic will hold a position.
At Echo, we're crossing 28 left, Delta 669, over to ground.
Next week, we're taking the show on the road once again and taking it to JFK. We hope to have better weather there. May 28th and 29th. There from the TWA Hotel in JFK live. Right here on Airline Videos Live. And one of our great mods, Danny Dusseldorf, with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Danny. He says, ditto what Charlie said, but not in person for me. I think he'd be cold, Danny. Thank you, Danny.
Frontier flight 3308, wind 25018, our next 6, runway 1 left, clear, correction 28 left, clear for takeoff.
All right, so the ones are now officially closed once again.
RNAV west, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV west, with clear for takeoff, 28 left, Frontier 3308.
Delta 668, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 left, line up away.
Runway 28 left, Delta 668.
Frontier flight heading to LAX.
Delta 668, previous departure straight out, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Delta 668.
Delta 317, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 left, full length, line up and wing.
28 left, full length line, full length, Delta 668.
Frontier flight 3308, contact Norco.
Norco, Frontier 33.
Potential double landing on the 28s. On the left-hand side, Aeromexico, flight 668, coming up from Mexico City, a 737 MAX 8. On the right-hand side, Southwest.
Up to 331 right to Echo, contact company.
Coming in from Denver, flight 267, a 737 MAX 8. 757 Chip with the $14.70 super chat. Thank you so much, Chips. He celebrated my daughter's birthday with a lurk while chomping down some Cool Ranch Doritos. Happy version 4.7, Liz. Well, happy birthday, Liz. 4.7.
That's running the Pilo, 12409er, running to right midway.
Thank you, Chip.
Delta 668 on the right, turn contact Norco.
Okay, we'll see Delta 668.
Delta 317, wind 25016, RNAV Truckins, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
28 left, clear for takeoff, RNAV Truckins,
So we thought the wind was bad yesterday. I think it's double what we had yesterday.
28 left, Southwest 5326.
Delta 5326, previous departure will be turning away no factor, runway 835. Delta 317, contact NorCal.
To a final visual, runway 28 left. NorCal 317,
Bye. Togo 562 San Francisco Tower 125017, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Runway 28 left, clear to land, around SFO 562.
Alaska 835 Tower.
Go for Alaska 35.
Hey, do you have numbers to the right? Okay, no problem. Hold short runway 28 left.
Hold short 28 left, Alaska. And Tower Alaska 835, we need about 90 seconds for engine warm up. We can get numbers for the right all our way.
No, that's okay. You can plan full link to 8 left. There's trucks not final for you anyway.
Okay.
Alpha 5326, contact north departure.
And it is officially the top of the hour once again. And it's officially afternoon here in an extremely windy SFO airports. You're watching continuous live coverage of Airline Videos Live here at SFO here on Thursday, May 22nd, 2025. And I'm your plane jockey, Kevin, here at Bayfront Park. My gosh, it's windy. All right, as we continue on here, unfortunately, the ones, because of the wind, no more. So all the action back on the 2.8s doesn't make for the best show, but we're here. So the show goes on. Hey Charlie, the BTS is crooked. BTS is crooked. It's crooked. It's lopsided.
Southwest 267, hold short runway 28 left.
Hold short 28 left, Southwest.
Make 0660, you can take that runway.
We are taking the runway, we are not taking the runway.
No problem, no delay off the runway, see traffic in position, traffic on final.
Without delay, make 660.
United 785, San Francisco Airline 26013, traffic
Japan Airlines C777 at 300ER. This flight heading back to Tokyo Haneda will now cross over the ones, head to the 2.8s.
United 8, correction, Alaska 835, wind 26017, RNF trucking, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
RNF trucking, 28 left, everything up last. So we're takeoff 562, are clear to land runway 28 left.
Takeoff 562, runway 28 left, clear to land.
To land runway 28 left, back 562.
Guess we'll hope for some double landings on the 2.8s.
Alaska 835, thanks for help, contact NorCal.
Over to NorCal, Alaska 835.
United 336, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 left, line up and away.
28 left, line up and away, United 336. Good afternoon, United 2855, 28 left.
United 2855, San Francisco Tower, traffic hold in position, 12611, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear to land on 28 left, United 2855. Airline Jazz 557, visual 28 right.
Jazz 557, San Francisco Tower, wind 27012,
Avianca
runway 28
landing on the 2.8 left. This is United 737. Next up, 2.8 right.
Hold up on Icon 21-8, take up 2, good day.
Good day. construction, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV trucking, runway 28 left, clear takeoff, 336.
The Japan 777 will be crossing over the ones here shortly. United Airlines flight 2358 coming up from Houston, Texas, at 777 at 200. 4 minutes out, lining up for 28 left. Also, China Eastern flight 590 heading to Shanghai and 777 at 300 ER will be starting its taxi here shortly, heading out to the 28s.
1793 left, clear land.
Okay, clear land 28 left, United 2358.
Southwest 267 on Echo, cross on East Left, contact ground traffic 2 out.
Clear cross, 28 left on Echo, ground Southwest 267.
United 785, hold short runway 28 left.
Hold short 2 left, United 795.
United 336, contact ground cover Archer.
Archer, United 336, good.
There's also a United 777 at 300 ER now crossing over the ones. This flight heading to Tokyo Narita, flight 837. Ryan with a super chat. Thank you so much, Ryan. This is Brisbane, Australia. It's early in the morning. Pictures are awesome. Volume even better. It is Friday, the 23rd. Thank you, Ryan. Those two 777 and 300 ER aircraft heading out there to the 28s.
Tango, contact ground footing.
Tango, ground United 2025.
United 785 on Quebec, cross on East Left, contact ground footing.
795.
Select the 364, runway 28 right, line up and away traffic, closest is the 10 mile final.
What happened? Oh, it's cutting in and out? No, it's the internet. Don't worry about it. Next arrival on the 28 left, United Airlines flight 2358, coming in from Houston at 777 at 200.
557, hold short, running 28 left.
Hold short 2 left, Jeff, 557.
Select the 364, 1250 and 24, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
San Fran Tower Sky was 5931, visual 28 right.
Sky 5391, San Francisco Air Cross to make turbulence heavy, short final for the parallel, 124011, runway 28 right, clear to land, other heavies will be departing the parallel as well.
Roger that, clear to land, 28 right, it's 5931.
Japan 1 heavy, running 28 left, line up, running traffic, 10 mile final.
Runway 28 left, line up on the right, final on there.
Sitting 77 heavy, San Francisco, do you have numbers for 28 right?
Not yet, we can get it real quick.
Oh, no worries, you can put on the left.
Right, we'll put on the left.
Select the
Japan Japan Airlines is going to be taken off 28 left. China Eastern now started its taxi. We'll be heading out to the 28s. If you're just joining us, we had the ones this morning, about 30 minutes ago. We have now decided all takeoffs and landings will be happening on the 28s because of the extreme wind. It's landing back to Tokyo Haneda and this 777 at 300 ER. The United 777 heading to Tokyo Narita.
That was 3342 to it.
3342 left, third land, talk to my turbulence, heavy's in position.
Third land 28 left, that was 3342.
This location is Bayfront Park, Millbrae.
RNF gunner, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
RNF gunner, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff, Japan Airline heavy.
Flex to 327, traffic on an 8-mile final, runway 28 right line of way, caution lake turbulence, heavy departing the parallel.
San Francisco Tower, exit 858, approaching the bridge on the FMS bridge, visual 28 right.
Japan Airline heavy contact on departure.
Japan Airline heavy, good day.
Exit to 858, San Francisco, caution lake turbulence, heavy departing the parallel, traffic in position, wind 310 out. Correct at 250 at 2628 right, clear to land.
Please land, exit 858.
Sky 5931 on Tango, hold short, runway 28 left. On Tango, hold short, 28 left. Guys, 5931, sorry, got cut off. Come from hold short, running 28 left. Hold short, 28 left on Tango, go at 5931.
Got that China Eastern going to be using the taxiway in front of our cameras.
Flight to 327, caution, wing turbulence for the heavy 777 in the upwind with 250 and 25, RNF to truck. United 837, heavy running 28 left, line of way.
On point 2 left, United 837. Yep, Louis 33.
Simply 233 San Francisco Tower, good afternoon, caution, wing turbulence, heavy departing parallel with 250 and 25, running straight right, clear land.
Tower's go 3347, Cisco visual 28 left.
3347 San Francisco Tower, 250 traffic will hold a position, constant wing turbulence, heavy 777, clear position, running straight left, clear land.
28 left, clear land, go 3340.
3342, turn left central contact ground plane.
Left Echo ground plane, correct 3340.
Flight to 327, contact north Boulevard on the right turn.
North Go 1.
Standing. United 837, heavy 125 at 26, RNF to gunner, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
RNF gunner, clear for takeoff. Left, United 837 heavy.
1560, San Francisco Tower, cross jet box, runway 28 left, line
Sorry
of way,
guys, we're having internet. It doesn't matter what. It seems like no matter who you use, T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, none of them seem to work perfectly out here, which is too bad.
contact ground 8. Nine 5931. 5931. 5931. Tropical hold in position on Tango Cross on each way left contact ground.
Cross to it west on Tango, go west 5931.
United 837, any contact ground, call departure.
United 837, switch, good day.
Good day.
Let me go on camera here and just give you guys a heads up. So internet here at Bayfront Park, I can't figure out what's going on. There's got to be towers down or something. We were talking about it over dinner last night that I was back here in February. That was the first time I was here, late February. If you guys remember, I did shows Wednesday and Thursday here at Bayfront Park. We used Verizon, and we had not even one hiccup in those 2 days. It was perfect. It was perfect. Then we came back here about 3 weeks ago, did the weekend show, and the Saturday show was fairly decent. And then at one point, we started having a little bit of hiccup. It wasn't a big deal. And then by Sunday, the next day, it was like, forget about it. It was in and out all through the course of the day. So about 3 weeks ago, there seems to be something that went down or incorrectly with the towers around SFO. About the same time that we were here, and apparently other live streamers are having massively horrible issues here at Bayfront Park as well. Now, we bought Starlink. We tried it out yesterday, and unfortunately that is not going to work for us, so that will be heading back to Starlink. But Verizon is not working here, and it worked very well 3 months ago. And we also tried T-Mobile, which seems to be okay, but at one point it does fall apart. Now I'm using AT&T, which is probably the most solid signal here, but that also is having issues as well. So I apologize for having internet issues. That is what's going on. I don't know if there's a tower down. I would hope that at some point the communication companies would realize that. Some of you guys said maybe it's intentional. They don't want live streamers at the airport. I highly doubt that is the cause.
6413, 228 left. 6413, 7-star tropical hold in position, wind 27016, runway 28 left.
This did happen at LAX about 3 years ago. T-Mobile was completely solid outside of LAX, and then one random day it just didn't work anymore, and I contacted T-Mobile and I said, geez guys, what's going on here? I have like 9 lines with you guys, and got a lot of money invested, and when it works, but it's not working anymore. And so they did an investigation and found out that one of the towers in Westchester got vandalized, and they were trying to get a hold of the property owner, and the property owner wasn't returning their calls, so they couldn't get to the actual tower. So they did find out that the tower did get vandalized, and it was down, which was causing issues around LAX. So that does happen. I don't think it's an intentional thing from SFO or anything like that.
5304 on nav truck and wind 270 at 11, runway 28 left.
But as you're seeing here today, we are having a little glitch here and there. It's not, I guess, not the best, but we're doing the best we can. We've gone through all the options, I should say. We have 3 options. Actually, we've had 4 options, and the last option right now is AT&T. So we'll just continue with that. And if it gets bad, then we'll just call it an early day.
The Emperor and the upwind will turn away.
Can I call AT&T?
Wind 260 at 26, runway 28 left.
I'm sure I could call AT&T. Anybody can call AT&T.
Yeah, it's 790 at the approach and cross 28 left, hold short 28 right. Let me know when you're ready for departure off that runway. At the approach and cross 28 left, hold short 28 right for United 790.
I don't think it's just AT&T. A lot of these cell providers share the same towers.
Well, 304 on that right turn, contact NorCal departure. Have a good one. On the turn now over to NorCal, good morning, Scout 5304.
790 is ready.
At 790, traffic on a 4-mile final from Airbus, American 28 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 28 right, United 790.
American 2428, traffic going into position.
Take American 2428.
American 2428, traffic is going into position.
Roger.
Quarter 669, quickly left turn Echo, hold short, runway 28 left.
Left turn Echo, short 28 left, quarter 669.
Was the quarter E2 arriving at 28 right, coming in from Toronto.
Air Canada 740 is not going to be ready at the end. Do you want us to go into Fox 2?
Air Canada 740, yeah, then just let me know when you're ready, thanks.
Thank you. Into Fox 2.
Air France.
Be ready to go as soon as the Embraer clears down.
84 coming up from Paris, 777 at 200 ER. 9 minutes out, we'll be arriving on runway 28 left, as well as
runway 28 right.
United Airlines flight A76 coming up from Tokyo Haneda on a 777 at 200 ER, just 8 minutes out.
Chinese 590 heavy 7 turning 28 left, line up and wait. Traffic on a 8-mile final 737.
Do have ITA bringing in the A330neo coming in from Rome, flight 640. That aircraft now at just 36 minutes away.
Alright, 128 Summit Tower, good afternoon. Caution Victor, heavy 777 is going into position. Wind 27011, runway 28 left, clear the bank. Alright, 2 left, 128. Correct, 413 left, Echo, ground, make it day.
That's connect over gas, gas, 6430.
Triple 1833 on Tango, cross 28 left, contact ground, make it day.
Cross to west on Tango and over to ground, 1833.
Quarter 669 on Echo, cross 28 left, contact ground, make it day.
And Echo cross straight left, and ground point 8 to quarter 669.
United 799, drop the right turn, contact ground, got a departure of today.
And turn, contact departure, United 590, 790.
China Eastern, the 777 at 300 ER, heading back to Shanghai, lining up 28 left. I apologize if I sound sick. I'm not sick. I'm, it's because of the wind, and they just cut the grass here, too. My allergies are out of control. Well, TMI. My nose is dripping. I'm sure some people are like, oh, just Kevin get sick overnight.
Chinese 590 heavy on nav gunner, wind 260 at 25, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
On nav gunner, runway 28 left, takeoff.
American 2428, hold short, runway 28 left.
Hold short, 28 left, American 2428.
Heavy contact, knock out departure, good day.
Contact local, turn right, turn clock 90, have a good day.
I have a few aircraft waiting to cross over the ones. That includes this flight, United Airlines flight 2209 heading to Newark, at 777 at 300 ER, as well as United Airlines flight 2645 also heading to Newark, and a 757 at 200. That 777 flight's running about an hour late. The 757 running about 2 hours late and still has not even crossed the ones.
Alaska 20, left turn echo, ground plane today.
Left turn echo with the Alaska 122.
American 2428, traffic signaling upfield and traffic will hold in position on Tango, cross 92 left, contact ground plane today.
Clear ground 2 left on Tango, over the ground, American 2428.
San Francisco, Tower, 3450, east of Visual Runway 2.
left. 3450, Tower traffic in position is a 737, wind 260 at 27, runway 28 left, clear the line.
Straight left, clear the land, just 3450.
United 876 Heavy with the on final for runway 28 right. United 876 Heavy, San Francisco, wind 260 at 27, runway 28 right, clear the line. Straight right, clear the line, United 876. South 3850, RNAV Westlow, wind 260 at 27, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Westlow, 28 left, clear for takeoff, Southwest 3850.
Contact Narca departure today.
Departure, see you Southwest 3850.
That flight Southwest taking off at 28 left, heading to Phoenix, Arizona. Flight 3850, a 737-800. United flights coming in from Tokyo, Haneda. United Airlines flight 876 at 777 at 200 ER, 2 minutes out. Followed by Air France flight 84 coming in from Paris at 777 at 300 ER.
There's a heavy 777 on a 3-mile final for the parallel. Traffic will hold in position. Wind 280 at 26, runway 28 left, clear today.
Clear for the runway 28 left, down thanks for my
American 3018 traffic on a 7-mile final.
No, it is not common for flights to be 2 hours late.
Straight left, runway American 3018. Tower Canada 740 ready when able.
Air Canada 740, Roger. Are you going to need the back taxi or can you take it from Fox Front 2?
We'll take it from Fox.
Of course, you still have
Air Canada 740. Okay, you
those
can
two
fly now.
flights heading to Newark, still waiting to cross over the ones to head out to the 28s. As that clock just gets worse.
445, some Airplane runway 28 right for departure, hold short, runway 28 left.
Airplane 28 right, hold short 28 left.
3450 left.
This flight also running about 2 hours late.
American 3018, RNAV Westlow, wind 270 at 23, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV 28 left, clear for takeoff.
5445 at the approach end, cross runway 28 left, hold short, runway 28 right. Let me know when you're ready for departure.
Cross 28 left, hold short, 28 right, low by 7. Tower Delta 396, visual 28 right.
Air Canada 740, traffic 4.5 out, the heavy 777, runway 28 left, non-void, you'll go right out.
Runway 3 left, Canada 740.
Delta 396, I'm fair cross make terms, there's a heavy 777 on a 4-mile final for the parallel, wind 260 at 24, and 28 right to the land, you're also following a heavy 777 over the numbers.
Delta 396, clear to land, runway 28 right, copy the traffic. Tower Delta 6445, right.
Good, 6445, runway 28 right, non-void, traffic 8-mile final to the A220.
Let him away, straight right.
Air Canada 740, traffic 3 out behind you now, traffic upwind will be straight out, your RNAV truck, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
Contract clear, takeoff, 28 left, Air Canada 740.
United 876 heavy all the way down to Quebec, hold short, runway 28 left. Okay, Quebec, hold short, 28 left.
We got Air France up
American
next
38,
for arrival on the
contact
28 left.
Roxbury 1338.
Delta 396 traffic holding in position is an RJ, will depart shortly.
Delta 396.
Unit 876 Heavy, hold short, runway 28 left. Hold short, 28 left, Unit 876 Heavy. Plus 902, Center, crossing turbulence, calling heavy 777 on short final, wind 260 at 28, runway 28 left, clear delay. Air Canada 740, the right turn, contact North Cat departure, have a great day.
North Cat right turn, Canada 746, I help.
Air 6445, RNAV, trucking, wind 260 at 24, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Ready and short.
Apologize about the internet.
84 Mike Heavy, left turn Echo, ground 1 to 1 tornado block.
Mexico, ground 1, ja, snelheid 3, dankjewel.
United 876 Heavy, traffic will exit the field on Quebec, cross runway 28 left, contact ground 1 today.
Cross right left, contact ground, United 876.
Bohemian Germany with the super chat. Appreciate that. For me, there's nothing better than ending the day with Airline Videos live show. Thanks, Plane Jockey Kevin, for entertaining the world. Well, my pleasure. It's a little difficult when we have no internet.
Air 6445, contact North Cat departure, have a great day.
North departure, have a great day, 6445.
Yeah, 2432, traffic to hold in position at the Gulf Stream. Copy, right side, okay. Flex at 463, Dunker Tower, traffic 7 mile final is a 737, runway 28 right, on wait. 28 right, line up and wait, flex at 463. Flex at 463, sorry, I missed your slow time, it's 42, so it's going to be a few more minutes. Hold short, runway 28 right. Yeah, hold short.
Sorry guys, our internet is getting worse, not better. Stand by 1 second.
Yeah, 2432, disregard the traffic, they will not be in position. Up 396, hold short, runway 28 left.
Up 396, we're maintaining an echo, hold short, 28 left. Cross to a left and echo.
Ray with the $5 super chat through PayPal. Thanks so much, Ray. Says, hi, Kevin. Thanks for today's stream. The stream is fine, even with the internet's hiccups. Maybe a tip will help. Thank you, Ray. I think I resolved the little hiccup. Hopefully we're in the clear here. We'll continue on here.
Looks at 463, any 2 right, line up away, Travis 5 mile final execution.
2 right, line up point, foot shift, 463.
There's 2 planes heading to Newark, still waiting to cross over the ones.
At 2432 on Tango, crossing NH2 left, past ground for EXD.
All right, doesn't seem to be getting much better.
Tower left 33, SMS bridge, 28 right. Left 33, Sun Square Tower, wind 27021, runway 28 right, clear the back. Clear to land, 28 right, Alaska 33.
All right, guys. We'll continue on here. If it keeps on getting worse, we're just going to call it a day. ANA, the 777-300ER now heading out to the 28s. This flight will be heading back to Tokyo Narita.
Looks at 463, RNAV west, low runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Nav left, low, clear for takeoff, looks at 463.
I think what's really, you know, it would really, I'll be blunt, sucks about this is SFO is one of my favorite spots to come and do the live streams. And if we can't get a solid connection here, we're not coming up. We're not going to come up here.
United 2166, Sun Square Tower, RNAV trucking, wind 27021, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV trucking, clear for takeoff, 28 left, United 2166.
I'll try to make some calls once I get back to LA.
Looks at 463, contact NorCal departure, have a good one.
Departure 4.
But it seems like every single network has an issue. So I would assume it's a cell tower that a lot of the networks all utilize. So just by calling AT&T, maybe it would help, but it appears to be T-Mobile, Verizon, all of them. So I feel like I'm back in the days of Phoenix. Remember how bad Phoenix was? Oh, I remember those early days there in Phoenix. Phoenix has actually gotten much better.
Tower, good afternoon, American 2423, southbound San Mateo Bridge.
American 2423, Sun Tower, good afternoon. Cross make sure the heavy 777 will depart prior to your arrival. Wind 26019er, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 28 left, 2423.
Center 339, right turn and ground 120. Have a good day.
Alright, ground is for 120. Thank you, Center 339.
Only Sun 7 heavy, Sun Square Tower, RNAV gunner, wind 26019er, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff. Good, okay, go calling,
Upon Airways Flight 7 heading back to Tokyo Narita on the 777-300ER. Be taking off on the runway 28 left. Alan, did you try wrapping the antennas with tin foil? I used to work on TVs a while back. I remember those days.
Plus 373, Sun Tower, resume normal speed, cross make sure, heavy 777 departing to parallel, wind 260 at 21, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Flight 7 lined up there on the 28 left. Blew your Plane Jockey Kevin over. And our legend Jane gifting 50 Airline Videos Live memberships. Thank you so much, Jane. That is awesome support. Thank you so much. I don't even know if I'm live on BTS. Thank you so much, Jane. Awesome support. Thank you so much. Korean Air, the 777 at 300ER. Flight heading back to Seoul. Now started its taxi. We'll head out to the 28s. Of course, yesterday we saw the 777 and then the newer livery, updated livery. Well, the clock keeps ticking for these two Newark flights. Again, the United Airlines Flight 2209, the 777 at 300ER, heading to Newark. Scheduled departure time is 11:30. It's currently 12:44. And United Airlines Flight 2645 heading to Newark as well, the 757. Scheduled departure time this morning was 10:20.
That's Echo Ground PKD. Alright, 33 company will hold in position on Echo, cross runway 28 left, contact ground PKD. Contact cross 28 left and over ground left, yes, I see you.
Hopefully we'll get it over on the taxiway closest to our cameras here. Derek, super chat, thanks so much. Fox is laughing at me. Yeah, in the bushes laughing at me. So it looks like the Korean Air 777 is going to cross the ones a little bit farther from our cameras.
LS 598 on that truck and runway 28 left, clear for takeoff. On that truck and 28 left, left 598. LS 373 on Echo, cross runway 28 left, contact ground for today.
That American flight heading to Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, flight 1996, A321. I also have Eva Air and the Star Alliance livery flight 7 heading back to Taipei and a 777 at 300ER lighting up, as well as Cathay Pacific flight 879 heading to Hong Kong and an A350-900. Korean Air waiting to cross over the ones. We'll head to the 28s. And a friend, Renette Adele, gifting 5 Airline Videos Live memberships. She's with us here at Bayfront Park. Thank you so much, Renette. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a 15-second delay. Flight 640 coming in from Rome. A330 Neo, just 11 minutes out.
Air 6676, Denver per tower, and have truck is wind 260 at 24, runway 3 left, clear for takeoff.
Truck is 28 left, pick up 676.
There is a ground stop at Newark, and that's the reason why those Newark flights are not crossing over the ones. Lufthansa Queen, flight 454, coming in from Frankfurt, the 747-8 Intercontinental, now just 23 minutes away, running about 30 minutes behind. The Big Q, Qatar Airways, A350-1000, coming in from Doha, flight 737, just 27 minutes away. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. We're just not having a great day in terms of internet connection here. Not surprising. We kind of went into this this week knowing that we were going to have internet issues. We were in high hopes with Starlink, and unfortunately that is not going to work out at this point.
So 2258 on nav truck at runway 28 left, clear for takeoff. Takeoff, 28 left, our nav truck is southwest 2258.
Quitting. I'm still here, still standing, barely, because I'm being blown away. Yeah, it is extremely windy here today. We thought it was windy yesterday. I would say it's probably, well, I think yesterday was it about gosh, I don't even want to say what the wind was yesterday. I can't remember. They were talking, what, 25 miles per hour gusts.
2258, contact North departure, have a good day. So it's departure Southwest 2258, have a good one.
Alright, Korean Air, they flight heading back to Seoul. The 777 to 300 ER now making its way to 28, more than likely 28 left. Got the EVA Air and the Star Alliance 777 to 300 ER making its way out to the 28s.
Will be straight out departure. Your RNAV truck. Wind 270 runway 28 left. Clear for takeoff.
Clear departure, RNAV trucking, clear for takeoff 28 left or Canada flight.
Exit at 858. I'm turning 28 right. Line up and wait.
Runway 28 right, line up and wait. Exit at 858.
Delta 2272. Contact North departure. Have a good day.
Departure Delta 2272. Good day.
Star Alliance livery 777 to 300 ER now making its way out to the 28s. I don't know, but you know it's weird, Joni. Joni's talking about you didn't let the jet blast get you at Maho Beach in St. Martin. I think about that, Joni. It's kind of weird. I guess I had a good stance. I thought, there's no way I'm going to be blown by this A320 into the water, though the water was really nice. But with the equipment, then we would have been done at that point. Speaking of done, I think we're getting closer to it here today.
Exit 858 RNAV trucking. Wind 27022. Runway 28 right. Clear for takeoff.
Runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Exit at 858.
Korean Air 024 Heavy, Sun Square Tower.
So I would say, you know, if you're going to go to St. Martin and do that, bring goggles. That was the biggest thing I realized is all that sand that's up on the road kind of blows right in your face. So you're going to get sand blasted. You definitely need goggles if you're going to do it. I can honestly say, been there, done it. I don't think I would ever do it again. But I definitely stand on the side and watch everyone get blown into the water and laugh.
Exit 858, contact North departure. Have a great day.
Over to departure, exit at 858. Good day.
So we got Korean Air, we got that Cathay Pacific A350. Going to be heading out to the 28s. This flight heading back to Seoul, the 777 to 300 ER, going to be taking off on the 28 left.
Kiddo 640 Heavy, Sun Square Tower, crossing Wing 2 Heavy
Ita on its way to 28 left as well.
Runway 28 left.
It's an A330 Neo coming from Rome.
Would it take you long to get the numbers for runway 28 right?
It wouldn't take long, but we need a couple minutes.
Delta 78. Okay, I've got traffic on a 6-mile final, and with this heavy departing, I won't be able to get you out before that traffic 6-mile final. We can either wait for them, or we can do 28 right in a minute or two.
All right, we'll just wait for 28 left. Thank you for Delta 2078.
Okay, no problem. Delta 2078, hold short, 28 left.
Hold short, straight left.
Tower unit 343, FMS bridge visual 3 right. At 343, Sun Tower crossing terms heavy 330s over the bridge for the parallel, and the heavy 777 departs the parallel. Wind 260 at 23, runway 28 right, clear the man.
Oh yeah, Rita's in the chat. Oh yeah, everyone was talking about Rita yesterday. We love Rita.
Plan runway 28 right for departure. For your float time, I can get you going in about 8 minutes. Cleaner 34, contact our counterpart today. 834.
All right, Ita heading to 28 left.
Hold short of Fox, Typically 34, no go full length behind the Delta there. Hold short and 28 left. Plan runway 28
Flight coming in from Rome on the A330 Neo.
Full length, plan to 34. Cleaner 024, heavy contact mark out departure today. Okay, Cleaner 024.
See plenty of Itas at JFK next week. One of my favorites, the A330-200 in this livery.
Delta 2078, runway 28 left, on and wait.
Runway 28 left on the 2017.
Now crossing over the ones.
Echo ground 121.8, good day.
Echo ground 120, 864 short.
Christopher Brown with the $5 Super Chat. Thanks so much, Christopher. Spending my birthday enjoying AVL. Looking forward to the JFK show. Side note, how are you liking the Land Cruiser? I love the Land Cruiser. Yeah, it's probably one of the best cars, should I say, best fitting cars.
Delta 2078, RNAV, trucking, runway 28 left, take off.
And happy birthday, by the way.
Cleared for takeoff, 28 left, Delta 2078. February 34 crossing JFK.
I think the best thing about that car, obviously the size. It's not huge, though it looks big. It's not as big as the older Land Cruisers. It's not small. It's obviously bigger than the Volkswagen that I had. But we're able to get all the equipment in the back without putting the seats down, and that actually impresses me a lot. Gas mileage is okay. It doesn't have a huge tank on it, so I do, for these road trips to like Phoenix and San Francisco, I do have to stop about 1 or 2 stops, fill up the gas tank. So not breaking the bank every time, but the tank is not extremely huge because they do have the spare tire underneath the back end of the car, and they also have a battery in the back So there's no option for third row on the Land Cruiser of a Toyota. If you need a third row, you have to get the Lexus version. Spend another $40,000 for basically the same car. Obviously, there's some cool options on the Lexus version, including the moonroof that goes all the way to the back. But I do like it. It's definitely filling the need that we had here on the channel, and that was have extra room for the equipment. So and it's a nice drive on top of that. I was going to buy like one of those Ford Transits and just have like nothing in the back. That was an option. And people are like, no, Kevin, don't do that. What if you have to drive people around? What if you have family in town? Someone asked me the other day on that road trip, are you going to take a off-road? You got 4x4 capability with that. I don't think so. I'm afraid that I would damage the car.
2.5 miles southbound Alton Gate 1100 of the Cirrus. Okay.
Maggie says you can get the 4Runner with the third row. Yeah, I guess so. I'll tell you, that 4Runner, that was originally what I was going to get, and I don't think it would have been big enough, I'll be honest with you.
Heavy, Sun Guitar, 828 left, line up 8, you're going to be number 3 for departure.
Right, so looks like Eva heading to 28 right. Cathay will head for takeoff onto 28 left.
Runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV truck 28 right, clear for takeoff, simply 834.
RG12 Enterprise with the Superjet. Appreciate that. It says TAP is an hour with a special livery that means two things. The nickname TUI 100, a clue of the livery. I'll tell you meaning of the livery when it arrives. Is that just it's just sticker, right?
Delta 2074, 7 pair, costing turbine service departure parallel, wind 270 at 26, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Clear and clear to land, Delta 27.
Lufthansa Queen now just 3 minutes out, looking to like a 28 left arrival.
.007 heavy traffic, 4.5 mile final to 737, runway 28 right, line up wait, be ready to go, please.
No, line up wait, down 28 right, keep on,
Good to see you. Have a good flight. You still on time for 7 o'clock? Yes, yes, likewise. All right, take care. Is that your whole crew that you were with? Yeah. Okay.
24 first available left turn, please cross runway 28 left, contact
right.
128, we'll see you.
Okay, gotcha. Oops. You grabbed that before close enough. I want a litter. Thank you.
Even 007 heavy traffic, 2.5 mile final behind you, RNAV gunner, wind 270 at 22, runway 28
Eva
right,
lining up to
28 right, clear for takeoff, Eva 007.
28 right. Cathay lined up for 28 left.
Stop the 454 heavy, Sumter Tower, good afternoon. Caution wake turbulence, the heavy A350 is holding in position. Wind 280 at 21, runway 28 left, clear to land.
454, copy.
American 166 Sumter. So wake turbulence is going to be a couple minutes until I can get you going. Plan runway 28 right for departure.
Well, plan 28 right for departure, American 166.
tower crossing services, the heavy 747, 7 mile final for the parallel. Traffic will hold in position. Wind 260 at 22, runway 28 right, clear the band. Cathay 879 heavy, caution clearance, the heavy 777 upwind off the parallel, RNAV gunner. Wind 260 at 25,
Alright, the
runway
Lufthansa
28
Queen
left, good to take up.
leaves the next arrival at 28 left. This is with a Cathay Pacific A350 is now lined up.
Heavy A350 departing at the
It's
approach.
heading to Hong Kong.
Left, hold short, runway 28 right.
Cross 28 left, hold short at 28 right, American 166.
American 2192.
Yeah, there's no birds around here today. I would assume because of the wind.
Hold short, American 51. Air 3367, 7 tower crossing temperature flying heavy 747 on a 4 mile final. Traffic will hold in position. Wind 270 at 24, runway 28 left, clear the land.
28 left, clear the land. Go 3367, copy all.
American 2192 on Echo, cross runway 28 left, contact ground plane today. American 6192 on Echo, cross runway 28 left, ground plane Charles. Cathay 79 heavy, contact NorCal departure, good day. NorCal departure, Cathay I-7.
Alright, the Lufthansa Queen up on next for arrival.
We are American 166.
American 166, traffic's on a 6 mile final in A321, runway 28 right, line up and wait.
28 right, line up and wait, American 166.
Oh boy.
I hear a oh boy. Oh boy.
Delta 2074, Echo or Tango, hold short, runway 28 left. Delta 2074 on Echo, hold short, runway 28 left.
On Echo, short, clear by Delta 2074.
American 166, cosmic clearance for the heavy A350 that departed the parallel. RNAV trucking, wind 260 at 24, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV trucking 28 right, close to takeoff, American 160.
United 901 heavy, 7 star traffic, 6 mile final is member, and 28 left, line up and wait. Contact ground 1 to 1.8, good day.
First left, then right, Bravo, 124,
2074 wind out delay, cross me to left, traffic in position, contact ground Maple again.
In case you're wondering, those two Newark flights still waiting there.
Right turn, contact NorCal departure, have a great day.
Good day, American 166.
A little late for the top of the hour, but let's do it anyway. Just after 1 p.m. here in a very windy SFO, you're watching continuous live coverage of SFO airport action right here on Airline Videos Live. It is Thursday, May 22nd, 2025. My gosh, it's so windy. Your Plane Jockey Kevin is almost falling over twice as we continue on here. All action on the 2-8s. One is closed. The ones are closed down because of the high wind. So we have all the action out there on the 2-8s. Thanks, everyone.
89 Heavy 7 Tower, need 28 left, clear to land, traffic will hold in position.
Land 28 left, yeah, 89.
Yeah, 1008 7 Tower, traffic on a 12-mile final to Heavy 777, runway 28 left, line of wing. Up white, runway 28 left, 10 away.
United 777 heading to London Heathrow, flight 901. Got the big queue, Qatar Airways flight 737 coming up from Doha, A350 1000, just 9 minutes out. We'll be arriving on 28 left. Also, United Airlines flight 889 coming up from Beijing on a 777 to 300 ER, 3 minutes out. And United Airlines flight 900 coming up from London Heathrow, 777 to 200 ER. 7 minutes away. British Airways A380 Super flight 285 coming up from London Heathrow, just 21 minutes away.
United 1008, RNAV trucking, wind 270 at 28, runway 28 left. Clear for takeoff. RNAV trucking, clear for takeoff, 28 left, United 1000. Hit 3057, turning 28 left, line of weight, you're going to go right out. Traffic on a 9-mile final of the heavy 777. And 305, line of weight. United 1333, 7 Tower, plan runway 28 right for departure. Well, plan 28 right for departure at 1333. Get 889, heavy release, final approach, 3 more departures prior to your arrival. Go to final, yeah, 89. United 305, company in the upwind will turn away. RNAV Westla, wind 270 at 26, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, RNAV to Westla, 28 left, 305. Jazz box at gate, turning 28 left, line of weight, you're going to go right out, traffic 6.5 mile final, Heavy 777.
Yeah, line up on way 28 left, Jazz box at gate.
Super flight 28225 coming in from Dubai, just 27 minutes away. We also Fiji Airways in a One World livery, flight 870 coming in from Dani, the A330-200, 26 minutes away. How come I didn't know that Fiji was part of the One World?
305, contact North departure, have a good one.
Oh yeah, we did have the Marriott burger last night. It was good, don't get me wrong, but it was not as the same as the last time. And I'm trying to figure out exactly why. I think the patty was smaller. It was interesting. It was still good, but not as good as the last time. Of course, Charlie's like, oh, great, it's great. You dragged me here, and it's not as good as the last time.
1333 at the approach end, cross 28 left, and 28 right, line of weight, close to traffic to that. Runway is 12-mile final, 737. Cross 28 left, 28 right, line of weight, 1333. Jazz 558, in the right turn, contact North departure, have a great day. The right turn, North departure, good day, Jazz 558.
The 777 coming in from London Heathrow, next arrival on 28 left. Still a $26 burger. $26 for that Wagyu. On the menu it says they're donating some proceeds to the LA wildfire victims. It was on the menu the last time as well. How much of that $26 is going to the fire victims?
Tower United 900 heavy vehicles, way left. Yeah, 900 heavy 7 Tower, crossing Timmins, following heavy 777 on short final, wind 270 at 19, runway 28 left, for the net. 28 left, barrel land. 89 heavy left, Echo or Tango ground 18, have a good one.
Okay, Echo Tango and go to ground.
Chris 6518, traffic west of field, crossing into left of Kilo, contact ground, we'll see ya. Yeah, 1561 traffic approaching 2 mile final.
Redax United 777, now short final for 28 left. I knew you guys would say $26 for a hamburger, that's insane. When you start thinking about it, yeah, because what does a burger cost in and out? $3, $4?
At 1333, contact North Departure, traffic good one. Yeah, 1561 traffic on a mile final now, no delays please.
Does come with fries or a salad. Does that count?
Coaster 65617 Tower, Hunters Point departure cruise, squawk 0315.
Actually, if we go back there again and get the burger again, I'm going to say, how much of this $26 is going to the LA fire victims?
Wind 260 at 24, runway 28 left for today. Settle down, runway 28 left for today. United 3547 Tower, traffic on an 8 mile final to heavy 350, runway 28 left, final wait. Modifying runway 28 left, 354. Coaster 6567, high-rise departure is approved, thanks.
But it is just not good news for these two Newark flights. Going on a now 2-hour delay on that 777. Originally, departure time is 11:30 this morning.
United 354, RNAV westbound, wind 310
for the 757.
Runway
going on 3 hours, and you're not even in the air at this point.
3027, turn 28 left, line up away, travel 4.5 mile finals, heavy A350, you'll go right out. 508, 28 left, southwest 3020. Coaster 6567, radar contact the altitude. Coaster 6564.
CB Valley Pat, does the $26 include overnight parking? No, that's another $50.
Delta, hold short, runway 28 left.
Back down to Delta and then hold short, 28 left.
You can take your time, there's no one for 28 right. So 3020 traffic in the F1 will be a straight out departure. Your RNAV truck, wind 260 at 20, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff. RNAV truck and 28 left, clear for takeoff, southwest 3020.
Big Q, the A350 1000 flight coming in from Doha, next arrival under 28 left.
Yeah, 364, contact North Departure, have a good one. That's a 364.
This wind is absolutely crazy.
Sub 3020 in the right turn, contact North Departure, have a good one. Once we turn right here over to departure southwest 3020, have a good one. Scope 5857 Tower crossing service following at A350 on a short final and traffic will hold in position. Wind 280 at 26, running 28 left for land. Westjet 1509, 7 Tower traffic 6 mile final is the regional jet running 28 left, line up and wait, traffic will cross downfield. Line up and wait, 28 left, Westjet 1509. Down with Qatar, Delta 1774, window Washington 28 right. Western 1774, Sun Tower, there's a helicopter 12 to 1 o'clock and 4 miles low level at 600 Delta, clear the arrival corridor. Wind 260 at 23, runway 28 right, for the land.
Can wind really make you sick, Jody? You know, it's not the wind, it's my allergies. Everything's blowing into my eyes. My nose is running.
Qatar 85, activity, left turn echo, please, or here on 19 right, it would be great. Okay, we're going to go on 19 right, Qatar 85, Quebec. Thank you very much.
Doing British Airways Flight 285, coming in from London Heathrow A380 Super, just 8 minutes out.
Qatar 85, Quebec, there, the ground 1 to 120. Okay, on 19 right, 118, Qatar 85, Quebec. Western 1509, RNAV King, wind 260 at 25, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff. RNAV King, clear for takeoff, 2 left, Western 1509. Coast Guard 6527, traffic 2 miles off the left-hand side, southbound out to gate 1100, you're out of the class level airspace, radar services terminated, squawk to maintain VFR, so changes approved, we'll talk to you later. Western 1774, 28 right approach, wind is 260 at 26. United 1372, we have numbers for Foxtrot 2 if we need a parking. 1372, I appreciate that. Ground did a really good job though, so we're just going to go. You'll be number 3 for departure. Thank you. Western 1509, contact NorCal departure, have a great day. Western 1509, contact departure 120.9er today. United 1385, San Francisco Tower, 28 left, line up and wait.
That's Runway, United 1385.
Code 5005, left turn echo, ground 28, have a good one. Airline 741, traffic to the designated field, traffic is also holding in position on Delta cross 28 left, contact ground 28 today. Delta cross 28 left over to ground, and Delta 741. United 1385, RNAV truck in wind 290 at 21.
Having the internet, you guys can't even hear me right now.
Eddie 21, 7 turning 28 left, line of way, you're going to go right out. Line of way, 28 left, United 821. Western 1774, left turn echo, hold short, runway 28 left. Left turn echo, hold short, 28 left, 1774. Eddie 21, the 75 in the afternoon will turn away. RNAV west left, wind 260 at 20, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff. RNAV west left, clear for takeoff, straight left, United 821. At 1372 and 28 left, line of way, you'll go right out. Line of way, 28 left. 2413, the visual 28 left. Okay, 5661, 7 training, 28 left line of weight, you're going to go right out.
2 left rest, line up and wait, go at 6661.
Beaver 5 Super Cemetery now following an Ember 5 miles ahead.
Yeah, we're still having internet issues. I apologize, guys. I'm lost at what to do at this point.
Wind will turn away, RNAV Westlow, wind 270 at 25, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
3 left, clear for takeoff, RNAV West, go at 661.
At 2386, 7 training, 28 left line of weight, you're going to go right out. 6.3, 6 line of weight,
I don't know if you guys can even hear me. I'm gonna try to get the British Airways A380 arrival here. Looks like their internet is completely just tanked. If we don't have a connection now, we're never going to have a connection. Connections just don't get better through the course of the day. Whatever is going on here has been going on for 3 weeks, if not longer.
Hold short to 8 left, right 2450. Left, we'll plan 28 right, start 65, plan rock on the park today. That's just going to start pushing the flag today. American 2500 in the right trunk, and mark out the park today. In the right trunk, also 500. Oh, sorry, and I left 53. 3 Central Storm into Rector Land, wind 25025. Wind land, straight right, United. Next one, 62, how you? advised ready for departure.
Okay, one more checklist. We'll let you know if guys speak to 76.
Ready. Ship 74, Victory patients on Echo Cross 2211, ground point negative.
Cross 28 left at Echo and Brownville left at 1774.
5 Lima Super Cross 2211, ground point 8.
Cross 28 left, point 8, on the other side. Yeah, 1676 already.
Yeah, 6276, runway 28 right line for white, cross which we're going to have to 767 at the party, check 185 mile tunnel.
328 right line for white, Scout 1676.
Horizon Air 2413, cross 2211, ground point 8.
Cross 28 left, ground point 8, Horizon 2413.
1349, kind of north side departure today.
Good, I'll talk to you.
All right, let me just go on camera. A lot of you guys are commenting in the chat. So again, this is beyond our control. The wind is one thing, but when you got no internet, you got no internet. It's beyond our control. Like I've said, we've gone through Starlink, we've gone through Verizon, we've gone through T-Mobile. We're on AT&T, which seems to be the strongest connection here at Bayfront Park, and even that is not stable at this point. So I'm doing the best that I can, staying on the air as long as I can. It seems to not be getting much better, though we do have the Emirates and the TAP, as well as Fiji on its way in. I'd like to stay for those, so I will continue on here the best I can. But if the picture quality stutters, know that we know that. No need to comment there in the chat. We're doing the best that we can, and if it doesn't stabilize after these next couple of heavy arrivals, then we will just call it a day, and we'll see you guys back in Los Angeles. I'll do my best to make some calls and figure out exactly what's going on here. I mean, certainly I'm not going to walk away from Bayfront Park and SFO and say, well, that's the way it is, we have to deal with it. That's not something we want to do, because we do enjoy coming here and giving you guys live broadcasts. So we will definitely figure out what's going on with the cell tower, or with the cell issue here at SFO. It's just going to take some time, and today is not a day where we're going to get an answer or get it resolved, as much as I would love to. So we'll continue on here. A couple of special liveries coming in, as well as Fiji, TAP Air Portugal, Fiji Airways in the One World livery, flight 870 coming in from Nandi, A330, 204 minutes out.
United 2645, the wind 25027, RNAV 2 truck and runway 28 left. Clear for takeoff.
So those two Newark flights,
28 left, clear for takeoff, United 2645.
right there in your shot, the 777 as well as the 757. 757 that delayed almost over 3 hours now rolling down. 28 left on its way now finally to Newark. Shut up like a rocket. It doesn't sound very happy. I wouldn't be either. Like we're going to space. It's going to get us there quicker.
I got the Richmond 6, I'm just start their request. Richmond 6 block 0314 and I 10 plan to hold north of the departure corridor for departures, but for now block 0314 and I 10.
0314 I 10, and confirming clear to enter Bravo will hold north of the 280.
Kevin 3386, runway 28 left on the boy.
Good left, my boy. You got 3386.
Left 640, 2 left on the Echo, coming around 18.
All right.
Yeah, left on Echo, ground 18.
Sometimes I have to laugh.
Left, 2 cross 22 left, ground 18.
Run 28 left and then ground 9, left 53.
Reach med 6, radar contact.
Fiji in the One World livery, A330-200, and next arrival at 28 left.
Just confirm you reach 6 was clear to enter Bravo. Reach med 6, you're clear to enter the San Francisco Bravo airspace. And if I didn't tell you, the San Francisco number is 3005. 3005,
Tower right, 2062, 28 right.
Lesnar 2062, San Francisco Star, caution control 7 Airbus, proceed 0 on the 2 right to the land, 125.026.
28 right, clear to land, rising 2062.
Upset 331, coming right at the park today.
Park will be up there.
Skyline 3386, runway 28 left, go take off.
28 left, clear for takeoff, Sky was 3386.
Silver 416, San Francisco, runway 28 left on the play, you're going to go right out.
Alright, 28 left, left await, Silver 416.
There's a 28 right arrival for Fiji in the One World livery. The E-Jets taking off on the 28 left.
Silver 416, the Embraer ahead will continue straight out, the wind 25025, Arnett trucking runway 28 left, let's take off.
28 left, clear for takeoff, Silver 416.
And that's 2209 heavy, San Francisco, runway 28 left on the way, go right out.
Runway, runway 28 left, United 2209 heavy.
Skyline 3386, coming right out the park today.
Departures goes 3386, yeah.
PG 70 heavy, turn left onto Tango, hold short of runway 28 left.
Left to Tango and hold short runway 28 left, PG 870.
Maldo. Ronnie. The Super Chassis for a new wireless cable. Thanks for the show. I wish it was a cable, Ronnie. I wish I had that much control over the network.
That's at 1 to 9, we're on
United 2209 heavy, Arnett King.
We do have the Virgin Atlantic Flight 19 coming in from London Heathrow, 787-9 Dreamliner, 3 minutes out. Emirates also lining up for 28 right, Flight 225 coming in from Dubai, 4 minutes out. TAP will be arriving on the 28 left in the TAP 100th aircraft sticker. Flight 237 coming from Lisbon on that A330neo. No, I had to laugh because someone in the chat was asking, Kevin, have you tried Starlink? Yeah, if you don't laugh, you cry, right?
Heavy on Tango, cross right to left and ground 16, or 416 on the road at the park today.
On the departure, JetBlue 416, good day.
BG 70 has a cross runway to left, ground 18.
Let's cross runway 28 left, BG 870.
United 2209 heavy, coming north out of the park today. United 2209 heavy, coming north out of the park today.
Bravo is Virgin Atlantic, flight 19, Kevin from London Heathrow, a 787-9 Dreamliner. Followed by Emirates, A380 Super coming in from Dubai, flight 225. Charlie, can you do me a favor? Can you just stand here, hold that? I'm afraid it's going to take off.
Good morning, Emirates, 5-1 November, we establish a square right.
1-5-1 November, Super, San Francisco, wind 26025, runway 2 right, so
This is how windy it is. I've got Charlie, literally his hand is on 2 small Jackery batteries on the computer.
Med 6 landing at the hospital will be at your own risk, the wind 25025.
Reach Med 6, thanks. You want me to
Alright, how about a focus there? There we go.
You can keep the squawk.
You copy that.
Scout 3356, full short over to left, plan 2 right for departure.
Alright, hold short, 28 left, plan 2 right, Scout 33.
That is 2738, runway 2 left, bottom way.
I'm going straight left here, 3738.
Emirates 5-1 November,
I didn't understand that. The wind 25027 is back to vacate by Delta.
Emirates.
5-1 November, we planning to locate by your taxi.
Thank you. I'm 45 from 22 right, full short over to left.
Taxi right, full short, 2 left,
Virgin 190, heavy, turn left on that, Echo, kind of ground point 8.
That's an Echo, ground point 8, Virgin 1.
Jeez, Amy. Amy's saying it gets really gusty out there. One time a gust took Jamie's camera and tossed it off the bench.
I confirm Emirates 5-1 November, we clear to left.
You know, 2738, the wind 2.
This is the most wind I think I've ever dealt with out here.
Clear for takeoff, straight left.
I've had cold days out here, but nothing like this wind. Here I thought yesterday was windy.
1573, runway 2 left on the plane, gonna go right out.
2 left on the plane, 1573.
Got the 1573, the Airbus on the roll, will come away from me, the wind 2026 on out to left, side, runway 2 left, there you go.
Alright, 1-4-2-8 left, clear takeoff, 1573.
Check 544, or 42 San Francisco, and go left on the way.
Runway 2 left, 1-4-2.
You know, 2738, kind of left by the park today.
Sorry, Park 3957.
Yeah, 1225, San Francisco, the wind 25025, runway 2 right, the line, cross distance to go above 380, proceed you.
Clear to land, 28 right, copy the Victor Collision United, 12.
1573, coming north out of the park today.
Departure date, 1573.
Little 554 Alpha Golf, San Francisco, and to right along the way. Got your flight 4202, the wind 2024, when you stay left, there you go. You know, the 50 is heavy, it'll be a couple minutes on the runway, then I'll be on final run and stay left on the way.
Final boy, 28 left, behind us, 5-8, copy all.
Airlines will hold for crossing over the 28s.
Wind 51 November Super on Tango, cross runway 2 left, and ground point.
All right, that's fine. Top in the special livery number 2 for arrival on the 28s. Japan Airlines Streamliner heading back to Tokyo Narita, now about to cross over the ones. Version heading out there to the international terminal. American A321 flight heading to Charlotte, flight 2428. Taking the taxiway over to the 28s.
Tower up 3 if I work here, 1 hour, we'll wait until that Japan clears that way. Thank you.
Emirates now crossing over the 28s. Now we'll head to the international terminal top Air Portugal. The A330neo up at next for arrival.
That's all 25 volts short of runway 2 left, departing traffic. Sure, 2 left, yeah, so 45, thanks for that. You can see back onto runway 1 on the right. You know, 1 on the right, southbound, opposite.
Of the stream here today.
Have you coming north out departure today? Yeah, 1225, just do me a favor next to that cross. Expedite cross, yeah, so it's not a problem. Carry down to 195 heavy on the visual to the right. Carry down to 195 heavy, central star, cost for 7 Airbus C2, runway to the right, go land, traffic will be in position for arrival, wind 25017. Clear land to the right, down to 195 heavy. I'll up to 20, the wind 25029, runway 28 left. There they go. Take off 28 left. Guys, 54, 47, runway 2 left on the 40, gonna go right out.
28 left line, going 5440.
Guys, 3256, runway 2 right, long point, check runway 2 small final. 2 right, line of point, go 33.
like we have seen this TAP Air Portugal A330 here at SFO before.
Straight left, clear to take off, burn up, descent, 6440.
Mike Heavy, hold short of left. United 195 Heavy, reduce the concourse speed.
United 195.
RJ Enterprises. RJ-12 Enterprises back with the Superjets. It's TAP 100th aircraft and 100th built by Airbus. I was just saying, I think we have seen that livery here before. Alright guys, we're just coming up on the 2 o'clock hour, if you can even see me here. Internet is pretty bad. Alright, so it looks like YouTube is throwing ads at you guys, which tells me that the connection is extremely unstable. The wind out of control here today. The internet's out of control here today. And I'm doing the best that I can, but unfortunately I think it's just going to continue to get worse here today. So instead of me sitting here worrying about it for the rest of the day, I think I'm just going to get all the equipment out of this high wind before we damage anything, including this computer over here, which I feel is going to fly away. Don't fly away. So unfortunately, bad news. Closing the stream here a little bit early here today. Hopefully you guys can understand. We'll be back in Los Angeles starting at 10 a.m. Pacific on Sunday for the big Sunday show. And then next week we have New York. Next Wednesday and Thursday there at the JFK, at the TWA Hotel there at JFK. So we're back on the road again next week. Hopefully the weather will be nice for us there at JFK. And we'll have to look into what's going on here at SFO, if you guys can even hear me at this point. All right, thanks you guys for your awesome support, and thanks for understanding. Thanks for great mods for helping out for the short stream here today. We'll see you guys back in Los Angeles. Not what I wanted to happen here. We do love SFO. And unfortunately, there are some issues here.
1957, runway 211, off the way.
Runway 211, United 1957. San Francisco Tower, JetBlue 350. Visual 2A, right?
The 315, San Francisco, runway to the right, go land, the wind 25529.
2A right, clear to land, JetBlue 3.
And the 195 Heavy, we'll get the back, hold short of runway 2 left.
Back short 2A left, 195 Heavy.
All right, off into the sunset we go here. skies back in Los Angeles on Sunday for the big Sunday show. Good night, everyone.